to Colorado for the Proof of Love Men's Supermax Prison Tour, and Courtney's going to be following me a few days later. I just wanted to let you guys know that when we go to these prisons, we're not just going to want just love them and leave them. We're going back over and over again so that we can disciple them, so that we can follow up, so we can, so that they can be transformed. For example, we went a few months ago to Colorado, and some of the men said that two in particular, right now I'm thinking of, who came back and they said the reason they came to this meeting is because they got healed in the previous meeting and they were still healed. One of a back and one of knees. I think it was knees. And they kept their healing, which is really important. If you go into a meeting and there's miracles and signs and wonders, it's not beneficial to people if they don't know how to hold on to their healing. Okay, a lot of times people lose their healings. Okay, why? When the disciples first met Jesus, the very first disciples, who after John the Baptist said, "Behold the Lamb of God," they said, "Where are you going?" And he said, "Come and see. Come and see." And that is what happens when we have these meetings. Come and see. It doesn't matter. Come anyone, no matter what. You saved, unsaved, reprobate, it does not matter. Come and see. And God, as a free gift, like Christmas morning, it doesn't matter how your children behave, you're going to give them gifts. Like a free gift, they come and see. And we pass out these free gifts to them. Let the God who answers by fire, let him be God. And they see the proof of God's love. And then why did Jesus do that? Why did he say come and see? Because he wants to prove his love, show his love for people. He said many people, he said none of you people are going to believe unless you see signs and wonders. When the royal official came to ask for his son to be healed, Jesus said, you are not going to believe unless you see signs and wonders. He healed the son from a distance. The guy goes home, his son is healed, and what happens? His whole family gets saved. All of them believed because they saw the sign and the wonder. That was not a condemnation that Jesus was saying. He was saying that's just the way it is, so that's why I'm here. I'm here to prove the love. I tell you, you asked me, am I the Messiah? And I told you, but you didn't believe me, John 10. So believe on the evidence, on the proof of the works themselves. So he said, come and see. So they did come and see. Miracles, signs, wonders, the proof of God's love. Well, what is the next thing he tells disciples? Go into all the world. Go into all the world. Now, between the come and see and the go into all the world, there's a discipleship period. And where they need to learn how to operate in these gifts, in these signs and these wonders, but mostly they need to learn how to operate in holiness, because the power of God, the dunamis power of God is it's two things. It's one, but it has two parts. It's the moral excellence that Jesus exerts, and it is the miracle working power that Jesus exerts. That is why when the woman with the bleeding for 12 years touched the hem of Jesus' garment, he said, I feel virtue come out of me. That word virtue, we think of it as moral excellence, but he was talking about power, because power is moral excellence and miracle working power. Miracle working power without moral excellence can slip very quickly into divination and witchcraft. And that's why there's many false prophets among you, and you need to be discerning. Just because somebody has many will say to me, Lord, Lord. And I'll say, I never knew you. But didn't we perform miracles and signs and wonders? I never knew you. We need to have discernment. And this is what we're teaching them. We're teaching them here, God's going to prove his love to you, and then that gets their attention. And they follow him. Because if they come and see, and then they don't follow him, it defeats the whole purpose. Many people follow Jesus because they saw the signs he performed on the sick. They followed him because they saw the signs. So what we don't want to do is receive a miracle and then just go home. They followed him. The whole idea of the signs and wonders and miracles is to follow Jesus. And if we don't do that, then the blessing is going to fade away, because everything's by faith. So when we go to these prisons that we're proving God's love to them in these miracle services, and it gets their attention. Now they want to hear what we have to say. Now they want to transform their mind and start thinking like this. Why? Because everyone has a desire to, when they receive, to give. Jesus said, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out demons, do all this stuff. Why? Because you've received it. Freely you've received these gifts, now freely give them. Freely you've received these gifts, now freely give them.